Apex, North Carolina is called the peak of good living. It's the number one best place to live in America, according to Money Magazine. And it's one of the top small cities in the country, according to Wallet Hub. But here's what those rankings don't tell you: what it actually costs to live here, what the commute really looks like, and whether it's the right fit for you and your family. I'm Gabe Button. I'm a real estate broker serving the Southwest Wake County area, including Apex. And I'm going to give you the honest picture so that you can make the right decision for yourself. The first thing that you need to understand about Apex is that it has something most suburbs don't: a real downtown. Salem Street is lined with locally owned restaurants, coffee shops, antique stores, and boutiques. It's walkable, charming, and genuinely feels like a small town, even though Apex is now over 75,000 residents. The town's slogan, Peak of Good Living, isn't just marketing. It traces back to Apex's origins as a railroad town, sitting at the highest elevation point on the line between Goldsboro and Charlotte. The historic district has more than 60 structures dating from 1870 to 1940. Walking through it feels different from walking through any other suburb in the Triangle. And yet Apex has all the modern conveniences: Beaver Creek Crossing and Commons for major retail and restaurants, easy access to Jordan Lake for outdoor recreation, and a community events calendar that keeps people showing up year round. Peak City Pig Fest, Peak Fest, outdoor movie nights, farmers markets. This town has a calendar and a culture. Location wise, Apex sits about 15 miles southwest of downtown Raleigh with excellent access to NC 540, US 1, and US 64. The commute to the Research Triangle Park is about 20 to 35 minutes depending on which corridor you're on, and the 540 extension has made a real difference in connectivity across the Western Triangle. The honest commute picture: traffic congestion along US 1 and 55 during peak hours is a real consideration, and where exactly you live in Apex affects your drive significantly. The eastern side of town has easier access to Cary and RTP. The western side, newer neighborhoods like Bella Casa, sit closer to 540, which runs wide open for most of the day. If you're commuting to downtown Raleigh, budget 25 to 40 minutes. If you're heading to the Apple Campus corridor in Cary, you're looking at 15 to 20 minutes. And for most RTP employers, Apex is genuinely one of the best positioned suburbs in the Triangle. Schools are one of the primary reasons that families choose Apex, and the numbers back it up. Apex is served by the Wake County Public School District with access to 18 public district schools, 25 private schools, and one public charter school. Apex High School offers the Academy of Information Technology, a 4-year program that exposes students to the IT field through coursework and internships. That kind of specialized programming is a big draw for families relocating from tech-heavy markets. Apex Friendship High School is the newer high school on the western side of town, serving communities like Bella Casa and Sweetwater. Which high school your address is zoned for matters, so before you fall in love with a specific neighborhood, confirm the zoning with Wake County Public Schools directly. That's something I help my relocation clients do before they ever write an offer. All right, so let's talk about the housing market in Apex. It is not the most affordable town in southwest Wake County. Median home prices run around 550 to 650 depending on the neighborhood, and some new master plan communities carry higher HOA fees on top of that. What you're paying for is a combination of location, school quality, community infrastructure, and long-term resale demand that is genuinely hard to find at a lower price point. Hot homes in Apex go pending in approximately 14 days. This is a competitive market, and buyers who aren't prepared tend to lose out. The neighborhoods worth knowing: Scotts Mills is one of the most established near downtown. Mature trees, traditional architecture, walkable to Salem Street. Bella Casa is one of the newer master plan communities in West Apex, right across from Apex Friendship High School. 6 minutes to Beaver Creek and 20 minutes to RTP. Abington is one of the most sought after established neighborhoods with 433 uniquely designed homes near major roads and RTP, and the villages of Apex provide an affordable entry point into the market, particularly for first-time buyers with homes ranging from the mid 300s to 500s. If you've been priced out of Apex but want a similar lifestyle, Fuquay-Varina and Angier are worth a serious look, and I have a full video linked in both the description. Things to do. For outdoor families, Apex offers greenways, skate parks, Crowder Park, and the 92-acre Pleasant Park. Jordan Lake is just minutes away, which is 13,000 acres of hiking, swimming, camping, fishing, and wildlife watching. That's a genuine natural asset that most Triangle suburbs don't have right in their backyard. The John M. Brown Community Center hosts everything from preschool dance classes and youth basketball to adult fitness programs and senior socials. It's the kind of facility that makes a town feel complete rather than just residential. And the community culture in Apex is real. It's the kind of town where kids play outside until dusk, neighbors look out for each other's children, and local business members remember your name. That's not marketing copy. It's what residents actually say about this place. Who is Apex really right for? It's for the family that wants the full package. It's got, according to some of the websites that rank schools, it's got top schools for this area. It's got a walkable downtown, strong community, a pretty full event calendar as far as community events go. It's got great commuter access if you're working in the RTP or elsewhere. It's for buyers who want to prioritize long-term resale value and don't want to compromise on location. For families that are relocating from maybe high cost of living markets, moving here, who see Apex as a genuinely affordable compared to where they're coming from. It might not be the right fit if you're trying to maximize square footage per dollar, if HOA fees are a concern, or if you feel like you need more land and more space. Those families might end up being happier in Fuquay-Varina or Angier potentially. There are pockets of Apex where you can get more square footage and you can get more land, but obviously it's going to come at a cost. It's about what's right fit for your family, not which town necessarily sounds best on paper. If you're relocating to the Raleigh area and you're trying to figure out if Apex is the right fit, or maybe it's another town in the southwest Wake County area that might make more sense for you and your family, that's exactly the conversation that I have with people every day. I'm Gabe Button with Better Homes and Gardens Real Estate Paracle. Hit the subscribe button. I'm covering every town in this market. Drop a comment with where you're moving from. I read all the comments. Link to book a call with me is in the description. I'll see you on the next one.